I'm back. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm back. Let's continue off with day 18. You were charged with $10,000 for your rent. Have a nice day. Jill will have a roof over her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. How much money? I've got 8,000 still. Alright. Good evening. Hmm. Hmm. Jill, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did he fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender. If that's even your real name. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Huh? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Oh, whatever. Just keep it down. Jill, isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Yeah, we're good. I've got soundtrack from outside anyways. Time to mix drinks and change lives. I actually have no liquor today. You're too happy and you're too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say. That girl. I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways. Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. Sorry, this is loud. There we go. What did I put in here already? 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double it. And beer. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. Face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal though, like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. Bloom light and non-alcoholic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and mixed. What did I do? On the aged on the rocks and mixed. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix that up. Bam, there's a balloon light. And let's go. Nope. First optional parametry. Here we go. Sparkle stars if expensive enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Aged. Mixed. Bam. Serve. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters... What do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this, Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by it. What? Just realizing I'm giving lead advice to a Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are all human, but in organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fellow's a good catch if I say so myself. Like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration for Lilum, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Alright, P. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Rocks mixed. Piano man and slot 2 for piano woman. Aged, mixed. Serve. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers, you're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need to make sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh, yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see ya then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was here already. That was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. She wants something nasty again. Usually those are promos. I feel like we're gonna go with the Grizzly Temple. Sounds gross. Just blend it. And boom. There you go. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright? Now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it. No, thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you just do that? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic? You just hack into the music player. Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question, where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yeah, this same old bar like last time. Might sue you for fake advertising, you know. And think about it, maybe the boss donated money to the CIRA thing. And tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well. Anything interesting lately? And it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there's any new stories. This isn't a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories-on-demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe pretty old boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. That's amazing. Guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira Miki came here yesterday again. You're shitting. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? You even have proof like that glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Anyways, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. Ugh, I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Moonblast is 180. I think that might be the most expensive. 70. 70. 50. Then yeah, Moonblast is it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Rocks, not rage, rocks. And blended. Bam. Here. Whew. Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? You wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. I'm not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Maybe I should call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Huh? Say you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. Wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. Not a dog, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grilled Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh? Do do do. Da, da, da. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss! Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So who's the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after the idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, just feel weird. That's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening out more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that... Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. I want you over here. And that's that. I'm back. What were you two doing back there? Hi, Dorothy. Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil? You're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right up. Huh? What? Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punches the world ending? We'll do it as a double and all the karma train. Aged. Next. Serve here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could just make a seismograph with them. Huh. In checking that, I found it's all based on how humans work. That got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. After all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet, that's much more like that. Piano Woman is definitely the most expensive here. Oh. 2, 3. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? You're talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. After a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same thing over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you right here now, it's amazing. I don't know how it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. Lilim managed to create biological life years from now. It'll have all come full circle. So what I should take from this is, you love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. Sugar rush, one, double that, and so much alcohol. Serve. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. Man, that go-go is a blast. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee's much too much of a prick and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl Lilim! Cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Sugar Rush again. This is like the simplest drink on the menu, and I never remember how to make it. Just next. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. Then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. So I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you need to crack a shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me? I'll regret asking this, but you don't have a sponsor? It's weird that's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy, or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer, and so had a couple additions, but, say he got too excited with my VR model, and the contract became unreadable. Oh, he used the contract to... Yup, he cut into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his... Oh. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him, he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all of his stick were punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Take paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know they can be a problem. Yike. don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh? But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Now I need 2 big beers. If I don't make a big beer, what am I doing? Two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 4. Okay, I didn't fuck that up. Cool. I went out of order. Here. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This'll be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, it was a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. Not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for a lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and I started recording. Threw in some cooling packs, sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yup, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex in a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through, or I surely would have died. Also, water is not a lubricant. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I pass. Besides, those cooling systems require way too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this Mega Santa. Not the Mega Santa story. Wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. It goes for both of you. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. Yeah. You have no new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in a bountiful year filled with health and joy. Augmented eyes down. Interesting. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the Kira Miki. Name sounds Philly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. Funny numbers and letters are just a code. Ah, she's going to come again. Alright. I've got 10k. There. I now own everything in the shop. Unfortunately, my power's still out. Oh, cool. Oh, no, there's only one page of that one. That's cool. Neat. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to work. It's New Year's Eve. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Relax, everything will be alright, I can assure you that. Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug? Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward after everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it. Right. Everything's fine. We've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Vault. Hey. You talk first. No, well, some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? Figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. Spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it up in fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. After all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry. Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. You were pissed about the lack of the 3. But that time when you left an unopened beer bottle at the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, then I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replicate the part and call it a day. The organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention, artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that from since she was 18. Kept it secret from everyone. Why? Well, if I know, I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? How'd she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection is what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection is what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. Condition, it could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so no one knows. Maybe if she'd told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? Spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after he told me she died. If I waited to cool down a bit back then, if I just swallowed my tears at that very moment, if I'd apologized earlier, what if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? The amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. Today I realized something. Having such regrets at the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. She only... So let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, let's do it together. Together? Lenore is a fun-loving person. The best thing we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after he left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before he left. Back then, though, we just thought it was acid reflux or something. God, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then. Part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. You didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shattered at you either, so... Let's call all that one under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Have you heard of a message board called Danger/You? I have, yeah. Truth is, I visit from time to time. The other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. The description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. More like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. Then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Oh, pardon me. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. Then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were gonna get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. The thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. It rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter. So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No, no, no. I never stopped loving her. That's why it hurts so much, but you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think about carefully what I wanted to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. That's what led you to fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? Told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. Quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. Eh. Why didn't you come back, Jill? Why did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her out of fear for being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. I faced her back then, and I was, like, 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. In perspective, no matter what reason I come with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds so very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I'll never get to speak to her ever again. It feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about some stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she were here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. A sweet non-alcoholic drink. I think Sugar Rush is... Yep. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at least make you rest easier. So now that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Wanna add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. You idiot, why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiot? Ugh. Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. You won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But I can promise that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore. Faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Isn't it really? Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo right here and now. I gave her a non-alcoholic drink. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was an April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only find out she knew how to use a cucumber. As a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in the Motor District. I saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. Started shouting, I knew it, I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark 1 for Dad. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was like 12 or so. Dad said sis was into girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? Guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, lesbian daughter was a no-no. Oof. I'm still on my sis's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she was herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How'd she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. Haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit. I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh, I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. So that was it. It was a good game. Sad I didn't get a chance to finish it quicker to when I started playing it. I'm gonna let the credits roll, but gonna try to figure out what I want to play next. I was muted, talking and muted. I was saying there's another game that's apparently like this one called Red Strings Club. It's also a cyberpunk bartending game that I might pick up. And then also, hi Nils. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a genre. I don't even know what you'd call the genre, other than what is it called? Visual novel, but it's like, I don't know. I've only played one visual novel. Yes, I had fun. Thank you, developer, for asking me that. I'm really sad. Apparently there was a Jill figure. Gotta meet a cat. Boomer, why did your boss hug you, though? Ooh, dialogue. Hold on. Is there more? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. Ah, she's talking to the kiddo. You're right. Good night, Jill. It's a sweet game. I like it. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. This came out in 2016. They've never done another game. Just sad. All right. With that, I guess I should. Oh. Did it restart the game? No. Sunday, August 27th is before. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spent setting up a useless farewell can be used asking me about things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know they're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Thank God there's more. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your four-ball. Haha, the cat. Just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from four for this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from mine. I have too many pics of my Emoto in there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Emo who? Little sister. And just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Oh, neat. Loading part data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day one while keeping your items and money. Thank you for playing. Let's obviously save. That's neat. Alright. What should I play now? So that was not a very long stream. Interesting. I think I'm gonna end stream real quick, take 5, and figure out what I want to play next. So I'll be back if any of you are here and want to join me for whatever I come back to play. And if not, be safe, be well, and have a wonderful day. I'll be back. Bye.